So welcome to another video from theplayersaid.com. My name's Alexander.
And I'm Grant.
And today we're doing another kind of live playthrough of Fort Jefferson attack game. One of those will be the correct orientation for what you're looking at. So this is a two-player game about the Chickasaw attack on Fort Jefferson in 1870 during the American Revolutionary War.
1780.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
1780. Very different from 1870.
Very different.
Very different. And this is put out by the Historical Game Company.
Yep.
Put out by...
Printed
by
Blue Panther.
Blue Panther. So this is a very small format, little light war game that you can see. So we're just going to kind of dive in and play this. The rules are very simple. Little 4 pages of rules, half of which aren't rules. So just thought, yeah, let's get it played and kind of see what this is at. So the game starts, it's 24 turns, it's going to start with the Chickasaw player. And we're going to flip a card, and the card's going to dictate how many units we can move, how many units we can attack, and then some special stuff. But in the first 2 turns, the players can move an unlimited amount of units.
And attack.
And attack with unlimited, yeah, just so that you get everyone on the board and get it going, basically.
So that's actually a bad draw, because that's a hell of a card.
Yeah,
right
it was. So we're going to just move everyone. You're going to move your units one at a time. And my units have to come on these little red spaces. And so we're going to move an unlimited number of them and run them onto the board. So let's start with, this guy's going to go 1, 2, and he has to stop in the forests. 1, 1, 2 onto the hills.
And their movement value is to the far right,
yeah,
correct?
1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I would just come here. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Sure, we'll just run up. Who cares? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Defensive fire's coming.
So we're gonna run some guys on over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is it +1 to move into a woods? No. You just have to stop immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And it really doesn't offer any defensive bonus, right?
I think it does.
+1 defender.
Yeah.
No combat turn moved into hex.
This guy went too far.
Cheating.
Yeah, already.
Just gotten used to it. Just the way it is. Unintentional cheating, though, right? That's what we always say.
I believe that I have to stop there.
In the creek crossing?
Yeah. You have to stop when you enter a stream, and this one is like, oh, it's just like a special crossing.
Special movement arrows allows crossing of creek. There's nothing.
But in the rules, it was like,
said,
you have to stop when you enter a stream, which...
Yeah, you're getting on boats and...
Yeah, or it's just slow wading through that crap.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's a lot of attacking units.
Yeah.
This is going to be a massacre.
Well, you can't move and do a ranged
Right,
attack.
exactly. So you can only attack with that guy and then those...
Yeah.
But I get defensive fire first, correct?
Yeah, so I'm done with all of my moves. So you're going to then do your defensive fire. So you've got 3 units that can do defensive fire.
And is it ranged or it has to be adjacent?
Nope, it can be ranged.
It can be ranged. But it has to be their range.
Yes.
So I can't attack there.
And yeah, almost every unit has a 2, except for these large cannons, which have 4.
Right.
Oh, well, yeah, and the little fleeing civilians have nothing.
I definitely want to... First attack, I'm going to attack with this artillery.
Sure.
On that British unit there.
So you're going to roll a d6 and add your 3 to it, and you have to overcome my 7.
Right. So I miss. So that's 1 unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Okay. Well, I'd want to do this swivel on that one. I have to overcome your 6, right?
Yes.
Wow, that's hard. That's 2. Not good when I haven't hit yet. Oh, boy. I guess this has... Well, that's probably... You think I could probably fire over here, couldn't I?
1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so let's fire on that guy getting ready to go over and kill the civilians.
3 and 3 is a 6. So that equals... No, you have to beat it by 1 to have any effect, yeah.
That is the worst rolling die I think I've ever had.
Well, we might have to smash it or put it in the microwave. So, I will conduct what few attacks I can. So, I'm going to do this guy on him. So, I'm going to roll a d6 and add 2, and I have to overcome your 5. Which I do not.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I told you it's not easy. So this one can attack.
He can, and there's no reason you wouldn't.
I mean, there's no result that
6,
says
7,
like
8, 7. You're in a blockhouse, though.
adds +2.
So I can't overcome that, so there's no point. So over here, I would be a 2. I could support and be a +3, so I could roll a 9, and you're a 7, 8, 9. So I can't do anything to you there either.
So support is it just one adjacent unit?
Yeah,
or,
only one
so
adjacent
you'd
unit.
be a 2 + 1 is a 3.
Yeah.
And then you add
At most I could roll a 6, so at most I can get a 9.
9. Okay.
And you're a 9 in
add
there.
that to your 6. Okay.
So I think I have to... Yeah.
Yeah, and when you move, you can't do ranged fire.
Exactly.
It has to be...
And I'm probably waiting for cards that's like, oh, a +1 to all your attacks kind of a thing.
Right.
So I genuinely think that that's all the attacks that I can make. Therefore, we will move on to the rally disordered unit phase. Don't have any disordered units. And that's the end
That
of my
actually
turn.
was a cool little ability, too.
Yeah, I could do it at the beginning of a turn, which would be a
Yeah.
huge boon. But
I'm glad that card came out.
can't use it.
So now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
So pretty quick playing game,
Yeah.
you can see.
So you have the same thing. You can move and attack with any of your
Right.
units.
So I look at the... There's no specials.
Yeah.
So that was a good draw. So I can move and attack with any of my units. That is what I will do. Boop, boop. Okay. So he's going to move here. Does he get a defensive bonus in the woods?
+1, yeah.
+1 defender. So that means I have to overcome
I'm a 6.
a 6. Okay. It's doable. Very doable. Okay. But I can move and attack with any number.
Yeah, you just
This
can't.
turn.
You just can't move in range fire.
Really kind of want to get the civilians out of there, right?
Yeah, you. There's got to protect
2,
those
3.
because those are victory points for me if I get them.
1, 2. Well, there's Indians coming from the back. There's Indians coming from the front. Yikes. Run away! Okay, range of 2. So if I'm going to engage you, I have to move out of that cover. I don't think that's smart. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So let's do this attack.
So I'm going to do me defensive fire.
Yes. Sorry.
Which I can't do with them. I can do defensive fire with this guy.
Why can you not do it with them?
I can only do it with this guy, Whitehead, and
Right.
Pio Minko. That's just my unit.
So basically the leaders.
Yeah. So this dude will attack him
Okay.
with this little. Where's the die gun? Oh, it's over here.
Yeah. It's
Cursed,
a terrible die.
+2.
Cursed die.
Nope.
Hey.
Still not done anything.
This is going to be a long game. We're not
Yes.
gonna, we're never going to hit.
That's the only one that's worth attempting.
Okay.
Great.
So now I do my fires. All right. So I'm a 2. Trying to get over your 6. I roll 5 or high. Hey.
All right. So what did you get?
I got an 8.
An 8. That is, and I'm a 6. That's 2 more than my defensive value, which means I'm dead.
Oh, no. Well, I guess that's good for me.
Yes.
Okay. So anytime it's 2 or more.
And yeah, and because you're not in an enemy zone of control, you can advance into that
Well,
space.
heck yeah, I would want to. Nice. Swivel gun can't attack. I'm going to actually go ahead and attack this unit with my cannon.
Okay.
The canones.
I'm a 6.
I'm a 3. So a 7.
So you beat me by 1.
One.
So I flip over to my disordered side.
Which means you can only defend until you
Well,
rally.
and I have to retreat 2 spaces.
Okay.
And I might not be able to retreat.
because of zone of control.
Yes.
I knew that was a good move with those Kaskaskia
Pinning away.
troops.
Empty haze. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I have to.
You have to go backwards.
Even because I have to move 2 spaces. There's no two spaces I could move that would do it.
Don't you think that nullifies the presence of your guy there? Nullifies the zone of control.
This game ain't that complicated.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna be toast as well.
All right. Well, that's a lesson, right? You can't run up on each other. We kind of talked about that a little bit.
Well,
a little bit. All right. I need like a fired marker. I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy with this cannon. So you're once again a 6. I'm a 3. Miss. Those guys can't fire. So this guy is going to attack. I have to roll 6 basically to do anything. And I miss. Swivel guns. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that.
And he can shoot twice when he attacks.
Oh, okay, right. So he's going to shoot once here. Oh boy, 8.
8.
That's a crush.
Yep. So I'm dead because it's 2 more than my defensive value.
This game's easy. Now he can fire at any other unit, or does it have to be the same unit?
Nope,
okay, just within range
unit.
2.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and fire at this other guy in the open. That's a miss. All right, can't attack, can't attack. This guy is going to range him and be supported by this guy. So that makes him a 3.
Yep.
On your 5.
Yes.
Oh boy.
So I'm also
it's
dead.
A 9. The swivel gun is going to attack this gentleman.
Right here.
So that's a miss.
He can attack again. Can be the same guy if you want.
Okay, he missed. Both misses. And I believe that's everyone.
All right.
That was kind of a bloodbath.
No one to rally. So we just go to next turn.
So this is turn 2, so we can still move as many as we ignore the movement and attack.
I believe
that'll make a big difference once that kind of settles down.
Yes. So just move all my units.
What's the whitehead unit?
The whitehead unit is this guy over here.
So you get +1 to an attack by him.
Yes. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have to stop when I go into this water.
Right.
Probably shouldn't do that, should I? No.
Yeah, you have to cross over here where they can all shoot you.
Yeah. So he was in last time, so he's going to get out, and we are. I have to stop when entering a building. So we go 1, 2, 3, because this has a little destruction marker icon. So we set the building on fire as soon as we get into it.
You savages.
That's a victory point for myself.
Nice.
Plus I can...
Don't you know those are people's houses?
They are.
It's their livelihood.
That's why I'm torching them. So
just like the British.
We're going to go...
Pillage.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so we'll torch these other spaces that I moved into.
Burning my fields. Can't believe it.
Killing the crops and the livestock. Yeah. Then...
Oh, you're brutal. Yeah. So you're one of those kind of generals.
So...
don't really care about the Geneva Convention or anything like that.
We hadn't made it yet.
Yeah.
2, 3... Move around there.
Yeah, get some protection. That's a tough road to
3, 4.
hoe right there, isn't it?
2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. So we could do some fire attacks here, but they're all negatives. We just got to stay away from them. We just got to bypass the blockhouses.
Yeah, I think so. Those are just initial get out of range, and I'll let you play your own game. We'll tell you how to play.
Cool. I think that's everyone. Then we will attack. Almost everyone had moved, so we're doing close combats where possible. So we will do an attack here, supported by him. So I will be +3. 6, that's a nothing. Because you're a 6.
You're right.
In the woods.
In the woods.
I've got a 2 + 1, so I'm a 3 against a 5.
So that's a 6. He's
6,
disordered.
so he's disrupted, and he's got to move back 2 spaces. Which is into my zones of control.
So he's dead.
I think he's toast as well.
Okay. That's an interesting. You got to make sure you. I don't know where else I could have placed.
I don't know if you could have anywhere else.
Maybe you should do attacks kind of in waves.
Maybe.
You know, rather than.
So I've got 2, 3 on this guy, who's a 6, I believe, because he's in a building.
The building
is +1 defender. Okay. So 3 on a 6. So I got a 7.
So he's dead.
No, he's disrupted.
Oh, because he's a 5. He's a 6 with the building.
And so he has to retreat 2 spaces.
But zone of control.
Well,
yeah, but you didn't do that over here because I felt like you could have done that here, and then went into the woods.
Yes.
I mean, you're right. This game is not necessarily.
Units may move out.
He's dead.
Sure.
I mean, you've got a zone of control there. Nowhere to retreat, nowhere to run.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Not that serious.
The game is.
But I can advance after combat, which I will do.
Got it.
And he couldn't have advanced after combat because he is in an enemy zone of control, and you can't. If you're in one, you can't do him.
Okay.
So that's all done there.
He had to get out of that burning field.
Yeah, it was very hot. It was very hot.
The popcorn was popping.
So I've got 2, 3 against this guy who's a 6.
I feel like I'm making light. We shouldn't be comedic. Yeah.
That's a miss.
That's beautiful.
So again,
your powder was wet.
Can't do that there. This dude, I'll just do a 2 on there.
A 6.
Yeah. I rolled a 7.
Oh, dang.
So he's disrupted.
Disrupted and can't retreat.
No. And I could move up. And I would.
Yeah, you got those guys surrounded. That's dangerous.
This pleb has to attack on his own. And I would attack the fleeing civilians.
Picking on them, huh?
Yeah, gotta get me.
They're in a building, so they're a 4.
They're a 4, and I'm a 2. Nope. It was too difficult.
Good job.
They were hiding extremely well.
Defending well.
And everyone else is at range, so
Would you want to attack these? Just try. I mean.
No. It's I can get at most a 9, and you're a 9.
I'm a 9.
There's no. Yeah. I got to get something.
So it's literally just bypass those or get a card.
Yeah, basically. So I am done. No one to rally. So your turn.
Turn 2. Ignore everything but the event. Add +1 to all attacks against the Colbert or Whitehead units during combat this turn.
So Whitehead's over here, and Colbert's over
right
here.
Yeah.
+1 if you attack that guy.
Let's smoke him. He's out in the open. George Rogers Clark said, "Focus on him. He's the leader." That's what I like, frontier fighting. Okay, yeah, we're going to swivel gun.
So you doing any moves?
Oh, yeah.
Do all your moves first.
Do all me moves. Well, you know, I'm looking at this. You're gonna move up, and
I'm coming over here for a victory point, and then
and that would be a victory point if
I pinched that guy as well.
So I almost have to move out and protect these guys. You know.
Yeah, or you can move one guy out and put these guys into the fort almost.
Maybe. Yeah, you definitely don't want those. So these guys got to stop here. Yeah, I think I need to. So he's gonna stop in the creek. I think the rest of these are just gonna fire. These guys are in buildings, so I'm not sure they can go anywhere else. I think that's all my moves.
Okay.
This guy's gonna get, but that's his best position. All right, so. Range of 2.
So I'm going to do some defensive fire real quick.
Yes, sorry. Forgot.
Okay.
I didn't do defensive fire last time. We forgot that. It's okay. I would have missed. I would have rolled a bunch of ones and twos.
I will do defensive fire. So we will shoot. And defensive fire can't combine attacks or anything like that.
And it doesn't have to have been a moved unit.
I'm almost 100% positive. It's just you just do it.
Because none of these guys did I move.
Yeah, after the phasing player has completed movement, the non-phasing player has the option to conduct limited attacks against phasing player units in range.
Okay.
So,
in range, there you go.
Yeah. So I will attempt to shoot this guy. So I'm
Okay.
+2. Nope.
Okay. Because he's a 6.
Yeah, he's holding
Nice.
out. So I'll attempt to shoot the civilians again. So I'm a +2. 5. So I got him.
So they're dead. So that's a victory point. So you would.
Well, you just keep it over here.
Yeah.
Sure. And then can't advance into that space. I got one more. I'm just gonna attack one of this guy down here as well.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yes.
Okay, so he's toast.
I'm a 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's dead, dude.
So you need 10 points, and you've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I do, yes. Let's see. Let's just make sure real quick. At the end of the game, I like the end.
I think it's set at any time.
That's for occupying Fort Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So that's my defensive fire.
Okay. Yeah, me not taking that defensive fire is going to be really ultimately and end up being bad. Okay, let's do this guy. So he's going to swivel gun this dude first.
Okay.
So I'm a 2, rolling a 7, so he's toast.
So I'm dead.
Then he will turn his fire on probably on this guy. He's a 6, huh? So I need to roll a 6 or higher to kill him.
These guys are worse.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily as dangerous to me.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go ahead and... So a 7, so I flip him over.
And then I have to retreat 2 spaces.
Which you can. Okay, that worked. That was nice. So then I've got... I feel like I've got to get unsurrounded because that support thing is brutal. Okay, so you're a 6 here. I'm a 2. If I did that +1, or would it be better just to take 2 separate rolls? I almost feel like it's better sometimes to take 2 separate rolls.
So if you did that, you need 2 rolls. You need a 5.
Well, you're a 6, so I can't overcome that. So I have to do a support.
You can, because it's 2. You could roll a 5 plus 2 is a 7, right? So you need a 5 or a 6 on 2 different rolls to do anything.
No, you're a 6.
Yeah, and you're a D6 plus 2 if you just attack with one guy.
Why am I +2 again?
Because you add your combat value.
Oh, yeah, I'm sitting here. Okay.
So it's 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 separate attacks.
Okay, so you need a 5.
So I think I'm gonna do this one first because I might then
so you
attack.
need a 5 or a 6. Nope.
Okay, missed. So then he's gonna.
Nope.
Okay. So misses.
Which they were both 3s, so combining them wouldn't have helped you anyway.
Yep.
So.
All right, so this guy. And +1 against him.
I just gotta get away from those. Although I get victory points for occupying those.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at Crockett.
+1.
Yeah, so I'd be at +3 total.
Yep.
All right, he's dead.
He is
That's a 9.
very dead.
Well, that was perfect. So then I feel like I'm going to bust this 5.
Okay. Also dead.
Wow, those swivel cannons are brutal.
Yeah, the double fire is nice.
This guy is just going to go ahead and fire on that.
Okay.
Because these guys can't reach him, can they? Okay, so he's going to fire there at +3. Oh, missed.
Nope.
Damn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So I'm going to shoot the guy behind.
Okay.
At +3. So that's an 8.
8, I'm dead.
Okay.
Oh, cannons can't kill dudes outright.
You're right,
That's
unless
what we
they're...
read. So he has to flip and retreat.
But can swivels? Was it specific, or did it?
So it says it said
That's gonna make a difference.
artillery units alone, and units have different affiliations.
I mean, the swivel is a cannon, but it's a different type.
But it's also a fixed emplacement. This game, it's not that complicated.
Yeah, I know. So you would think that they're not.
Those are probably artillery.
Okay, so this guy then would be.
So he
did
was,
retreat.
He was fine. It would mean that this.
So this guy retreats. He was a 5.
This guy has to retreat.
And then there was a guy here.
Yeah, he was.
That was a
5 guy.
5, so he had to retreat.
He was. Which one?
What, there.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because it's all good things. Okay, that's right. Now, yes, they can kill them now they're disrupted. They can't just do
Right.
the auto kill with the one hit.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I think we fixed everything there then.
but yes, you can. Did you kill this guy with him?
I did not. I missed.
Oh, it was this guy
I
that we
rolled
just.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I think I am done. So
Okay.
that is my turn. It's now your turn on turn. So now we draw the card and we're going to look at the activate. So this will make a little bit of a difference.
Yes, probably.
Although 10 Chickasaw.
Well, yeah, I
units,
pulled my
that's a
10 and
ton.
11 cards, so now it's going to be like
Two.
seven
Yeah,
guys.
That's still a lot.
Sure.
And only 5 can attack.
It's only a lot because half of them are dead.
Ooh, no defensive fire against Chickasaw units this turn.
Ooh, that is nice.
That's big.
So I should just run up, shouldn't I? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put out these destruction markers.
Yeah, there's not much I can do about that.
No, but now they're all done. But there's one left, but like, that's over with.
You've literally got
defensive fire.
7 points.
So got those guys there. I mean, one, two, three, four. There's no defensive fire. We're charging. We're doing it.
It was just funny the way you moved that guy. You were trying to free up that position.
Well,
I
I had,
understand.
and I had to avoid the zones of control.
Yeah.
I still want to eliminate those guys. I want to keep those guys there. And he has to stop. That's frustrating.
No, it's one of the rules of the game.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just run away from these plebs.
I see why those guys shoot twice now. It's
Yeah, I'm going to run away
Right,
from them and they're going to be
yeah.
dead. Like, or useless at that point. So,
although they can still.
think. Oh, these guys can move. He can't move.
And you only rally at the end, correct?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Okay, so that's all of my moves. There's no defensive fire, which is a boon. But I can only attack with 5 of my units. Which I
And
forgot
you also, units you moved cannot do ranged attacks.
Yes.
So you're not going to have that many.
No. So I think.
I think you're only going to have like. Well, you could still get 5 units.
Yeah.
You just got to pick which 5.
I really want to get rid of this guy, so I'm going to roll here.
Okay. So I'm a 6. You're a 2 plus 1.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend 2 of my 5 attacks. Nailed it. He's dead. And I can advance after combat. That's great. So, and a 4 provides you 2, I believe, a 2 defensive value. Yeah. Across from without. So at most I could be a 3 plus 6 is a 9, and you would be a 6, 7, 8. So if I roll a 6, I could defeat that guy.
If you combine all those attacks.
I can only combine one of them.
One of them, okay.
That's...
Do you think offering the support is considered one of the attacking units?
Yeah. So this
Okay,
was 2 of my 5 attacks.
But it was worthwhile. You
Yeah.
smoked that
Got
guy.
that guy. I think. What do I just? It's more likely that I'll kill one of these. I don't know if that helps me or not though. These guys will just get mullered.
Yeah, they're gonna get obliterated.
I'll give it a go. Sorry, why not?
Okay.
So I'll combine 2 of them on the cannon. Trying to roll a 6.
You're a
The 6 is the only thing that does anything.
okay.
No.
All right.
And then I've got 1 attack with 1 unit. Let's just go. I got a 2 going on this 6 here.
Okay. Oh,
8
dang.
is dead.
That was not fortuitous.
And he can't move after combat, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure this is zone control that he's in. So I am done. Your
Okay.
turn.
8 American units can move. 7. I don't even know if I have 8 units left. 7 units can attack.
That's nice.
Roll 1d6. On a roll of 1 to 3, the American player must move 2 Illinois regular infantry units out of the fort towards island number 1. Why would I want to do that?
You wouldn't. That's a bad thing.
All right, on a roll of 1 to 3. Okay. Hey, that sucks. So I've got to move them then.
Is that 2 of your 8 units you have to move? Or is that
I
as
don't know.
well? Love that series of
Regular
games.
infantry units out of fort. Why in the world would they want to leave? Yeah, my guess is you're not going to find an answer.
No, I'm not. So
It says special. I'm going to say that, and that was not advantageous, so I'm going to say that's not 2 of my 8 movements. It doesn't matter. I don't even think I have 8 other units.
and they can't stack together. They can't stack units.
Okay, so I would. That's where they would go then. That's as far as they could go. All right, so 8 units I can move. So I'm literally going to do 1. They offer support, correct?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to move those. I know that seems counterintuitive, but that's what I'm doing. That's 2. Man, that sucks. And that's a victory point, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way to. 1, 2.
He has to stop when he moves into a building.
Into him, so he has to stop there. Okay. So you think he can still fire there?
No, because he moved. He can't do ranged attack if he moves.
That's a good point. Okay, so now I can attack 7
I'm
with
going to
7
do
of
my
my
defensive
units.
fire first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm going to do defensive fire against this guy.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's not good. Okay, that worked.
Once again, do not hit. That's unbelievable.
That's funny.
Yeah,
you can do these 3.
they can't combine when they're doing defensive fire, though. So
So you can't.
I can't hit any of those ones. I could. He will shoot him though. I'll do that. Nope. Wow, all the ones.
That was a bad shot.
Yeah. And then.
By the way, were you supposed to try to rally those guys?
I wasn't supposed to try. They just rallied at the end of my turn because
They
none of them.
auto-rally?
None of them are in enemy zones of control.
You know, that doesn't make any sense. If you're retreating, you can't go into enemy zones of control. Are you saying if I would move up on them?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll just attack this guy here.
So I'm a 6.
Yeah.
Hey.
Didn't want that dice anyway.
It was a 2. We're counting it.
No, we are not.
We are counting that.
Don't worry. I'll roll another 2. I did.
Okay. Awesome. Justice.
So
Okay.
that's my defensive fire. Are we only on turn 3 or is this turn 4?
Yeah, it's turn 3.
All right.
Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
3 cards. All right, so this guy's going to attack with him being supported. So I'm a 3.
Yes.
And you're a 6. Dang it. I was really hoping I could kill that. I'm assuming that's not a line of sight because there's a wall there.
The intervening... So... because it's there's an intervening hex. That's what they talked about, was blocking terrain.
Yeah, so I can't fire there. All right, so I'm going to fire across the channel to that guy. So I'm a 3. Wow. All of a sudden my rolls are terrible.
So how many units have you attacked with?
I have attacked with 3.
3.
So I can do 4 more. Man. I definitely want to attack with this guy on that. 7. So he's at least wounded.
Yes. And then I go back 2 spaces. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. And then I have 2 more. So that's 7. That's brutal. Are you in a building? Yeah, so it's almost it's undefeatable. That guy's tough. Okay. So I don't even think I have 4 units, 2 more units that can attack. He's going to attack there. Yes, roll a 5 or a 6. So miss. Yikes. Yeah, this game's over. It is over. All right, your turn.
New card. I can move 8 units and attack with 6. +1 to all attacks by Chickasaw units within 2 hexes of Piaminko.
That guy over there?
Yeah. So this is where I could try to attack this.
Right.
Sure. 1, 2, 3. We will attempt that. I can move
8.
8 units.
That's 1 unit.
So 1, 2. 3, 4. 5. Yes. Okay, that's everyone.
Don't you have to stop in that hex?
Did I move through that one?
Yep.
With this guy?
You moved through both these.
Where was I at? Was I
You
up
were
here?
there. Okay, same difference.
Okay, so I think that's
Defensive fire.
He moves.
I'm not going to forget this
yes.
time. Okay, so I'll just do that. So a 2 on a 6. that opening is very small. I'm going to be honest. Okay, so that's a miss. This is a 1 on a 6. That's a miss. Dang it.
It's a good try.
He can do a defensive fire.
Yep.
So he's within range. So 2 on a 5. He's dead. That's a 7.
5, 7, yep, dead. Okay.
This guy cannot...
That was your 3 units of defensive fire.
Where does it say 3 units of defensive fire?
The defensive fire rules. You can up to 3 units of non-facing player's choice.
Okay. Thanks, Ollie.
Yeah. Earthquake. So I can attack with 6 units. So I would do 2. Maybe I shouldn't have moved up. Oh well. So it's the only chance I'm going to get to try this. So I'm a 3 +1 4. That gets to
So you have to
9.
roll a 5.
5 or a 6. Oh come on.
So that's 2 units.
So that's 2. I'm going to do 1 here, 2 on this guy.
Okay.
Got him. So I got 2 more. So this would be a 3 against your 8. So I could do it. Or I could do a 3 against a 6. I think one of them's smarter than the other.
We don't know which one, though.
We do. The one that's better odds. But one of them's more fun if I roll a 6.
Sure. I'd go for it. You got this in the bag. You got like 20 turns left.
Well, yeah, I'm going to do this one because this will ensure me a victory point. So let's do that. No.
Okay.
So
So if you kill me here and destroy that, the game's over, I think, right?
Well, it says... I don't think so. Well, it's a great question. Because it says... So, a player wins by accomplishing certain objectives. The Chickasaw player wins an automatic victory if at any time during the game 3 Chickasaw units occupy Fort Jefferson.
Okay, so that's one victory condition.
The Chickasaw player also wins if he or she accumulates 10 or more strategy points at the end of the game. Strategy points are awarded as follows. 1 for destruction markers on the map, 1 for fleeing citizens eliminated, and 1 for each blockhouse occupied.
Okay.
But I don't know when the game ends.
Yeah, I would say that's not an auto, but the occupying Fort Jefferson is.
Yes.
For sure. Okay. So I can move 11 American units. I don't have 11. I can attack with 9. 1 eliminated unit of the American player's choice may be returned to play and placed in or adjacent to Fort
real quick.
Jefferson.
This guy rallies at the end of my turn.
Cannot return a fleeing citizen unit. Okay. I can pick any unit of my choice.
Yes.
I would probably take a native unit because they have better movement. Not sure it really matters. Placed in or adjacent to Fort Jefferson.
Okay. Wouldn't I kind of want to do that just to help me defend over there? Okay. So I placed him there. Yep.
In or adjacent to. So I can move 11 units. I only have like 5 units that can move. So, I need to get out of that murder hobo place. So there's 1 unit. Gonna move him.
Okay.
2 units. They're going back.
Yep.
Guess I could. Do you think he could aid in an attack even though he's not adjacent?
No.
Okay.
And he has to stop when crossing the fort. He has to stop in that one.
So
Yeah,
this guy walked over and then went in.
Yeah.
Then. Okay. So I think that's all my. Because if I move here, you've got 10 victory points. So that's a question, right? It's if you get the 10 victory points, I can never, unless, and it didn't say. I know
you can kill me as I try to assault the fort. I'm all dead. You can go back and you
I can't
undo
rebuild.
No,
I can't resurrect.
you can't
Dead
undestruct.
civilian. So that's a little bit of a
Well,
rules error.
or it's just a little bit vague here. Can you get any of those guys back?
Well, that card specifically said no fleeing citizens can
Yes,
be
and
rebrought.
none of them say that you can do that. So, yeah. There's no undestruction, there's no unkilling those, so there's no way to get out of that. So I think I would end the game as well.
Okay.
So you would want to move up.
Wow. So there's no way to win at this point.
I don't think so.
I mean, you'd have to roll 1s on almost everything.
Yeah, I'm just going to
It's
converge
possible.
here. That's
It's
all I'm
possible,
going to do.
I guess, but... Okay, so I would want to maybe be aggressive with some of those guys. Like this guy, I think I might want to move out, try to move up on you. Because then I can still attack, right?
Yeah.
Those guys have to stop. I moved him. Okay, I think that's what I can do. Right?
Okay. So I will do defensive fire. So I will do him on him. Nope. I will do him on him.
Oh,
Yes. Can't advance after combat though. And then I will do...
dang. So that's the game. I can't do anything about it. You're going to move in. Because I can't get to that guy.
Yeah.
So next turn
I
he's
also
gonna
can't
move in.
do any other attacks that would actually do anything. So I'm done for my defensive fire. So yeah, you can't move again before I can.
2, 3, 4. And I can't do range fire because those guys have moved. So that's the game, the way it's written.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so all you got to do is move in there, and then I can't rebuild that.
because you can kill this guy, and you could move into this space.
Or I can move into that space.
No, because I don't have a guy there. But that would then exert a zone of control here.
So you wouldn't be
And
able
so
to...
he can't just move in
well,
there.
then that guy can move in.
But they have to stop here.
Okay.
So that gives you time to then move in.
All right.
It's slow, but...
Okay, so I can attack with 9 dudes. So let's do this guy. You're not in a building, right? You're in the open.
In the open.
So I'm going to support him. So I'm a 3 on your 6. Got him.
Dead.
So then he moves in.
So
He's supported. So that's 2. So I have 7 more. Okay, well, I will swivel gun that guy.
Okay.
That's fortuitous.
No.
Not with a roll like that. Wow. That's brutal.
He's fired. So that's 3.
Guess I could do this swivel gun. I can do how many? 9. I'm going to do that swivel gun on this 6.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It's
he's flipped and he's
And
going
he
to
can retreat.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So I got 5 left that can attack. Okay, I moved these guys so they can't do anything.
I think it's so
Yeah.
this guy and this guy are the only ones
Yeah,
who are left.
these guys
to do
are right.
anything.
So I'm going to fire on the 5
Okay.
with my 3. So 7, he's broken.
Yes, but so I can go here.
But that's, is it 2 spaces or 3 spaces? Okay, so we can't do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can't get to him. So then I'll fire on that. So he's
5, 6, 7, 8.
broken as well.
Yes, that's correct.
And no one else can fire. Because they all moved back into the fort. Okay, that's my turn.
So then,
It's a fun little game.
5.
There's just some...
Well, it's a very simple game.
Yeah.
I can move 12 Chickasaw units and attack with 7. Add 1 to 3 Chickasaw attacks this turn. Okay. So yeah, I can go. I can't get in there. I can go 1, 2. It's probably delaying the inevitable, but I can't get there this turn.
Right.
So let's go.
I'd have to have some kind of miraculous roll where I...
2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Were these supposed to... That's the end of the turn.
Yeah, end of the turn.
End of the turn. I felt like they should have to roll, but I know it just says it's auto.
Not that serious of a game.
Right.
I think that's. I'm sure. I think that's.
Rally phase.
Oh, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'll do. So, defensive fire. You have 3 units that you can use defensive fire with.
Okay. This one, right?
Yep.
Is he in it? That's in an open.
Yep.
So I just need to roll a 5 or higher. Hey, I did
5,
it.
6, 7.
Dead.
So I did.
Well, that was fortuitous. Can I move in? Okay.
No movements allowed.
All right. So then this guy could fire, but a 2.
Just gotta roll the 6.
Gotta roll a 6. And I can't combine.
No
It's not
combinations,
an
no
attack.
movements, unfortunately. 4.
Okay. I hate that when I roll it and it comes over here. I can't see it. It's kind of anticlimactic. So then this guy could fire.
Yep.
My cannon. Well, I'd want to fire on that. Can't even see. Got it.
5, 8.
So he's broken.
Which one was it?
This guy. I guess my swivel gun could fire.
You've shot 3 units.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So I will attack, and my attacks will be here.
Okay.
So
2, 3.
3, and I will add one of my
4.
+1s, 4.
Yep. 9.
9, 7, 8, 9. Nothing. I needed a 6.
Right. Boy, that's brutal.
Yes.
But they're not meant to be taken. You're just supposed to get away from them.
But if I can, that's also
it's a victory point.
Like,
You're right. So it's roll a 6 and win.
This guy.
On a 6, you need to.
Yeah, I'll attack him. 2. What other attacks am I going to do? Almost none. So I will add a +1 to it.
Okay.
So 5. No.
No.
2, 3.
Well, I'm not sure you can combine with that guy.
No. I got another +1.
Oh, another
My
+1.
last
Your third
+1.
+1.
So I could be a 3 + 6 is a 9. You're at 8 there. Sure. Nailed it. He's dead.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6. And he can't retreat. He's dead.
Okay.
I am done. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. So it's my turn. 10 American units can move. 7 can attack. All American units may be rallied at the start of the American player's turn, even if in an enemy zone of control. And then the rally still takes place. Okay, so I can move everybody and their mother.
Yes.
Everyone and their mother. I'm definitely going to move this guy, and I feel like that would be a good move as well. All right.
Yeah.
So then this guy can move up. And then this guy can get into the fort. You're going to have to stop in that water. That's
Yes.
at least a good thing. I'm going to cannon his ass while he's in the fort. Just kidding. I'm not sure I can do that. Okay, so how many can attack? 7 can attack. 1,
So I'm going
2,
to do my defensive fire.
Oh, yeah.
That's important. So I will defensive fire here on him, I think. So 7. So I got to roll a
6.
6. Might as well give it a go.
Yep.
Nope. I will do it with this guy. Nailed it. He's dead. Now that, I believe, is the game.
Why would that be?
Because...
You don't advance on
No.
defensive fire.
But I can move before you will get to, though.
Potentially, yeah. You're right. Because I can't kill everybody there.
Yeah, you'd have to kill this guy and this guy,
So I'm trying
and
to
you don't
figure
have
out
any way
what
to
I-
attack them.
Trying to figure out what I could have done differently. Well, okay. I'll just do my attacks because it's fun.
No, yeah.
I want to roll them, but I think you're right. I think you'll just move in.
Yeah.
You can move either of those 2 units in. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just 2, 1. Are you in a building there?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to roll a 6. Nope. So that's 1. I'll just do 2 attacks. I think I got enough attacks, right? Nope. Dang it. Rolls are brutal. So then I'll arty him, but I can't kill that. And then he did move this turn. That guy moved in, so he can't do anything. I'll just swivel gun. 5 for fun. Man.
Nope.
That is the
That
worst
was a
rolling
collapse
I
at
think
the
I've ever
end.
seen. So that's the game.
Yeah. So I just move in here, set this on fire,
Yep.
and that's 10 victory points. Yeah, and the rules don't say there's a way to undo
Sure.
it.
You
so
can't
I'm pretty
rebuild a
sure we'll
fort.
call that good.
Yeah, the thing I would say, able to move all those units from the get-go, that does make a huge difference. like a huge
Yeah,
difference.
it dropped off real quick at times.
Not really, though. Most of your cards were 7s and 8s. I didn't really see any bad cards.
Well,
even in mine.
With how I drew them. But there's a lot, if you start getting the 6s and the 7s with no attacks.
So there's a none.
Oh, that's like a none every.
None and 3. This is 7 and 2.
But when you've got all these units, moving only 6 of them is like, cool. You can send some guys up to attack, but they're not being supported.
Right.
And the next
Support
wave's
is
further
key.
away. But yeah, that was a fun little game.
Yeah, I mean, it's very... So this is something you could play with Atticus, right? And
Yes.
I think he would get it, understand it. Whether this is a balanced game or not, I have no idea. I haven't played it enough.
No, yeah.
It seems very easy for you to wipe out those victory. Because I had no option to set up over here. Because I was looking at that going, it would be nice if I could put a unit or two here to stop you from being able to run on there. I just really didn't have an option.
There may have been... I forget. Man.
No, my guys had to set up in
I
the
could put a
fort.
couple guys there. So...
Or I think it was adjacent to my blockhouses.
So the 2 yellow guys could be adjacent to blockhouses, or you could have set the 2 yellow guys up here as well.
Oh, it's set on the island?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause that was a blunder.
But...
Because you've got to protect this.
But these aren't very strong, and this is all open terrain, so it's...
But what I'm saying is, if you could do this, right, you would want to kind of do this so that when you cross that creek, I just take pot shots.
It's going to slow it up, though, because I'm not going to cross. I'm going to sit here and just do ranged attacks.
Yeah, but you're gonna move there. You can't fire. I get a defensive fire for free. Then I get an attack. So I would have literally 4 opportunities to try to kill those units before they came over the river.
But conversely...
No, I totally understand.
They're doing all that, and they did a good holding action over here, and...
Yeah, no, I
would have...
But this
different.
This is... There are 3 victory points back here. It's just it's almost unstoppable unless you do that. And then I'm not so sure I wouldn't have done something like this too.
Maybe.
Here, I don't know that I would have done anything differently. It just didn't go well.
Yeah, I just have a large volume of units.
Right.
Interesting.
And the values are very they're unique and interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, those other... Your lowest units are a 5.
Yes.
My lowest are 5s, but I also have
you have
those
the little
3s.
3 guys who just...
You're supposed to move those out. I should have never moved him.
You got to run them into the fort, almost.
Well, I never got a chance on those guys.
Yes.
You butchered them. So those 2 didn't have a shot. This guy should have run into the fort. So I would do that differently. I was just thinking, support an attack. I'm going to kill that guy. It just didn't work out. Also, I think, to be honest, missing that 1 defensive fire round was pretty bad for me.
Well, and you rolled horribly a lot of the time, too.
That's fine.
That's all part of the game.
But I do think missing that defensive fire was kind of key. Because I probably could have killed 1 or 2 more units. And it really, it was close, right? It came down to a couple rolls here and there, and you just have a mass of humanity coming in there.
But yeah, that is the Fort Jefferson attack game from the Historical Game Company.
Yeah, it was interesting, fun, simple.
Appreciate you tuning in. I'm Alexander from theplayersaid.com.
And I'm Grant.